We're just tapping in for the full moon. We're having a full moon tomorrow. It's going to be in the sign of Virgo. It's a snow moon. And what that is, the snow moon is just the full moon that happens in February, and it's called the snow moon because normally it's very cold, lots of snow in February, but with global warming and stuff, who knows nowadays. Oop, I just want to get this cone lit. But I'm just getting myself together. But thank you guys for joining me. So let's talk about it. Let's tap into it. The full moon in Virgo happening tomorrow. I feel like it's going to be like a chill vibe. Like I'm feeling very relaxed, very peaceful. I tend to feel very relaxed and chill for our new moon and full moon readings just because they're, relaxed. Live readings to me are always more chill. I don't know why, but they are. Maybe because they're just collective. I don't know. But I feel really relaxed. This full moon in Virgo is all about, you know, things coming together quicker, your plans being manifested quicker, streamlining things, seeing progress, success coming. Okay, let's go ahead and get our sage going. I actually haven't like cleansed on camera and stuff in a while, so happy to connect with y'all in this way today. Special little treat, I guess. Alrighty. Happy Pisces season. If it's anyone's birthday, today is my sister's birthday, actually. So happy birthday to Vanessa. I hope everyone's having a good night tonight. Tomorrow is the full moon in Virgo. So that's when that is going to be happening. But the energy I've really been focusing on a lot myself is forgiveness, moving with more ease and relaxation, allowing myself to take my time, you know? Like that's how I feel right now. Like I don't feel a big rush to hurry up and get into the reading. I don't feel a ton of pressure. And I think that's because it's, we're like we tapped into with the last collective reading. We're really following our heart, trusting ourselves. I feel like this is not lit. The lighter's almost out too. Well, it'll come together. But yeah, the last new moon reading we tapped into for the new moon in Aquarius at the beginning of the month. That was all about realigning with fear. There we go. Allowing ourselves to move with more trust and faith and not judging ourselves for having these fears, but allowing ourselves to take a deeper look at the fear and shine light on it, have acceptance for it rather than judgment or judgment for ourselves, you know? So now I feel like we're really settling into that energy. Now I feel like we're really feeling what that energy is all about. It's about ease, it's about relaxation. I'm hearing easy like Sunday morning, just chilling, just relaxing, taking things slow. I really like it. I feel like the new earth, this new energy, it's like getting back to the old ways of just chilling, of getting to know your neighbor, spending time with your family. Hi, Andrew. Thanks for joining me. Happy to have you on the channel. But yeah, I just feel like we're chilling, like we're going with the flow. My day is going amazing. Thank you so much. I had a ceremony today I did with this lady. It went well. It went amazing, actually. But like, yeah, it's just like we're vibing. Like that is the vibe. That's what we're doing. We're chilling. We're going with the flow. Like even like this, the tone of my voice right now is just relaxed, you know? So let's just get into it. Let's see. You guys know I like to get my Moonology deck for the new moon and full moon readings. I like to look for the moon we are in and see what cards are around it and just start the readings off there. So that's what I'm going to do now. But yeah, I just get the vibe that we're chilling, we're relaxing. Thank you, Andrew. We are allowing things to happen. We're kicking it. Okay, cool. Period. I like this. Okay. Okay, I get what's happening. So we have full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. Okay. And in front of that was don't let your pride get in the way, full moon in Leo. And nothing will come of this situation, void of course moon. So for some of us, I feel like what we're needing to realize is that we deserve better, is that there's better on the horizon. And some of us, with our pride, we aren't allowing something to be let go of because we're like, well, I want this to work out. I want this. And it's like, you are good enough for this to work out. You are good enough for this outcome to be achieved. But how you're trying to make it happen is not the way to go about it. Okay. So, like, say you want a relationship and you're trying to make a relationship happen with someone who does not want to be with you. Let it go, Know that you are good enough to have what you want and that it may not come from this situation. So, put your pride aside and go after something that is actually in alignment for you. Yeah. We have show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. A new romantic cycle begins, a new start is coming. So, for a lot of you guys, it may have to do with love or just having more balanced relationships and connections. But in order to move towards that, you're going to have to accept that something isn't working out for you, no matter how hard you're trying, right? It's not a reflection of you. It's just a reflection of like, this just isn't right. And that's okay. And then you just got to let it go, you know? Okay, but let's talk about it. Where's the book? Here's the book. We got the book. Okay, let's see. Let's see what the book says, though. Okay, we have You Are Good Enough, full moon in Virgo. It's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what's led you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self-effacing? I don't know how to pronounce that. Just gonna be honest. Humility is good, but it can go too far. And drawing this card suggests you may be underrating yourself. See? You may be trying to force yourself to lower your standards to get what you want, when really you can get what you want. Just move in alignment with the better energy you deserve, Don't settle. Be patient. There we go. You don't have to be flash, just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the other end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer this question: have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you've given them, it should be easier to see how you get where you are. Your next step should then be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. Okay. So, yeah, I like that energy because it's like nothing will come of this situation. Don't let pride get in your way. So it's like, are you being too picky, too full of yourself? Or are you not being honest enough with yourself and realizing you deserve better, that there's not much here for you? Either end of the spectrum you're on, it's time to be honest. It's time to reflect. Ask yourself, where do you want to be? What do you think of yourself? And let's get to it. Okay. Attune to the moon. Find a balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your daily life. And we just were saying with the romantic cycle that there is going to be more balance in your connections. And, this may just be maybe more than just your connections, just like how you show up for yourself in your day to day life. Additional meanings for this card: worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. That's true. Have you been overly critical? An apology may be in order. So, again, don't let your pride get in your way. Stop second guessing yourself. Raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. And then the teaching: the full moon in Virgo is a time to declutter your life, your home, your office. I literally just washed my car today. I was going to vacuum it too, but I decided not to. I literally pulled up to the vacuum place, but like the machine I went to got quarters jammed in it, and I was like, that's a sign. I'm leaving. Goodbye. It's the time to sort what's good in your life from what's not serving you. So yeah, again, Like either way, some of you guys may have to enlist one end of the spectrum on this energy. Like you may have to be a little prideful, or you may have to like cut your losses with something. It's also the time to clear out your energies via salt baths and meditations, and to practice getting more grounded by walking barefoot. That's funny. I literally just told the lady today to do something barefoot in my ceremony. And then no matter when you draw this card, it's a reminder that any time is a good time to start living a healthier life. Absolutely. Healthy is not just physical or you like your diet and nutrition, but also mental, spiritual, emotional, all sorts of health. Let's see, what are these cards? We have the Nine of Cups and the Hermit. Yeah, see Virgo energy with the Hermit. I feel like we're definitely taking a look at like what matters to us, what is abundant to us, what makes us feel good, and keeping those closer to us, you know, making more room for things like that. All right, so let's get into it, y'all. Let's start pulling some cards. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Let's see what's going on for the full moon in Virgo. That is going to be tomorrow night, also known as the snow moon. And it's just called the snow moon because there's a lot of snow in February. All right, so let's see what's going on for the collective. All right, I like it. So we have expect powerful change that came out. So first of all, whenever you operate in your worth and you realize, you know, I am good enough, and you start making healthier, happier, more fulfilling decisions, you start being clear on what is for you and what's not for you, of course powerful change is going to happen, you know? And know that whenever that's the energy you want to move towards, change is going to come in to see if you're really ready for it, you know? And you got to ask yourself, am I ready to move towards this change? Am I ready for the sacrifices? Am I ready to live a happier, healthier life, right? Because that has sacrifices just like, you know, living an unhealthy life does, right? You just choose your heart. All right, let's see. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, I like it. Okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay. Lots of cards. Lots of cards. Lots of cards. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, so first of all, we have a new start is coming in with an expect powerful change, new moon, and new moon eclipse. I love it. So lots of new energy, new opportunities, new changes, fresh perspectives, big transformations happening here. I like it. I feel like it's just like, you know, with two new moons, it's like a fresh slate, clean slate. This could have come about with like some realizations as well. Like you're like, oh my God, this is the life I want to live. This is what I need to let go of. This is what makes me happy. So now you're having to make some changes, maybe restart some new places, some new things. New energy though. I like the new energy. That's a good feeling. That's a good vibe. Okay. Your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus, and it's time to release negativity. Okay, I like that. So obviously there's a new energy coming forward. For some of us, it may be like a new career, a new business endeavor, new promotion, maybe a new home or a possible move. I don't know. But for some of you guys, this new energy may bring on some fears. Like I said, whenever there's new things coming in, you're going to have to let go of some old things, right? There's some things that may not be in alignment with you anymore as you move into this new energy. So replace that fear of change, that fear of breaking out of your comfort zone with practicality. So tell yourself, like, okay, even though I'm scared of this move, I know I'm scared because maybe I have never been to this area before. Maybe I've never moved before. Maybe it's just a big deal, right? It's normal to be scared. Okay. So just like kind of talk yourself off the ledge, right? Like don't judge yourself for being scared because it's a normal reaction, right? But don't indulge in that fear either. Remind yourself, ground yourself, right? Yeah. I feel like some of you may be very motivated by your fear. Like you're like, oh, I don't want to be like my parents, so I work really hard. But it's getting to a point where that's not motivating you quite right anymore. It may be kind of sabotaging you, making you second guess yourself a bit. So now it's time to just ground yourself in a different way. All right, fierce. Let's keep it moving and grooving. Okay. Okay, so yeah. Your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon, and then communication is key. So like I said, talking yourself off the ledge, right? Something's definitely working out for you. Your commitment is being tested. There's new change, new things coming through for you, but again, it's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to bring out different versions of you. Maybe your inner child, maybe this wounded version of you, maybe your masculine is showing up more, maybe your feminine, whatever. The point of the matter is to stay committed to what it is you want coming through, but also like talk yourself through the fears and the hiccups and the obstacles, right? So not judging yourself for them, but talking yourself through them. Like, we tapped into that in the new moon in Aquarius reading, but it's almost like your commitment to yourself is also being tested here. It's like, not only is it how much do you want this, but also how much do you trust in yourself? How much can you connect with yourself to stay in the energy to keep this thing going? You know what I mean? All right, all right, all right. Okay, now, ladies. Just kidding. Okay, your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Lots of earth energy. So we have Taurus, Capricorn. We have Gemini here as well, and Scorpio. Okay. But lots of earth, just saying. And then have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. Right. So here it is. There's the guarantee that it's going to work, right? But how quickly is it coming in? How stable is it coming in is dependent on your ability to balance between that fear and that certainty, right? Because, like we said in the last reading, fear is something to be welcomed, right? It lets you know that there's something different happening. It helps you kind of push the envelope a bit. But something's working out. It's all coming together. But you got to have a balanced approach. See, balance spirituality and practicality, right? It's all about a balance. But prosperity lies ahead, and work through your fears. See, it's coming together. Coming together. Nothing but the hits. We love to see it. All right, let's get the tarot. Thank you guys for joining me. If you are picking up what I'm putting down, please hit that like button for me. Definitely subscribe. Please and thank you. Helps the video circulate. All right, but let's tap in for the full moon in Virgo. What's going on for the collective? What's the vibe? Please and thank you. These tarot cards are glow in the dark. Isn't that neat? All right, so let's see what's going on. Bottom of the deck, overall energy, overall vibe. Let's see. Love it. There we go, the strength card. Absolutely. That's all about, leaving your fears, your doubts, your blockages in the past. And what I love about this strength card is it's about doing so with love and compassion and gratitude, understanding, maybe these doubts and fears kept me safe. Maybe they inspired me to take some risks, but now I can be inspired in a different way. Now I can be motivated in a healthy way, right? Leo energy with that strength card. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. We're feeling good. We're feeling protected. We're feeling abundant. We're feeling prosperous. Absolutely. We love it. We love it. Yeah, with the Devil, the Fool, we're letting go of those blockages. We're letting go of the illusion. We're letting go of the obstacles. Anything that's keeping us held back, we don't need it. We know that. Okay, letting go with love. Letting go with love. Absolutely. All right, y'all. Let's tap in. Tap in. Okay, 4 of Cups here. So that talks about, rejection, doubt, fear, whatever. But I feel like, yeah, it's like you guys know what's for you and you know what's not for you anymore, And it's like you don't need to marinate on why something isn't right for you. You don't need to weigh the pros and cons. You don't need like a PowerPoint presentation as to why something isn't right for you, like you're just accepting it and letting things move on, right? That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, I feel like it's like we're taking like I'm looking at how he's looking at these other 3 cups, and I'm just thinking like, I don't know, I feel like we're just taking a look at things. And see, he's looking down. Both of them are looking down. And see, this person's looking down too. For some of us, there could be like a new opportunity coming in where it's like we're leveling up. Not that like you would literally be looking down on people, like, I don't feel like it's that, but I just feel like there's a lot of options. There's a lot to look over. There's a lot on your plate. Not an overwhelming thing, but it's like there's a lot of options here. Like it's almost I'm seeing now whenever people like go jewelry shopping and they lay out a bunch of different options and you're just like, Like that's what I feel like. We're looking at all over. We're looking over our options. Okay. We're looking over our options. What's the best pick? What's the best pick? Okay, 4 of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Okay, Taurus energy with the Hierophant, more earth. 4 of Pentacles. Okay, let me see here. Let me tap in here. Yeah, we're remembering what's important to us with the Hierophant. These are our values, our morals, what's important to us, what's been passed down to us, the things that really matter, wisdom, knowledge. 4 of Pentacles, like we're remembering what matters to us. We're keeping close to us the things that are important, our values, our morals. Yeah, it's like as we are experiencing these new blessings, this new shift, we're having to remind ourselves to stay grounded. And that's probably why we're looking down. We're getting grounded. And see, this person is like obviously like above looking down here. So some of you guys could be like telling other people how to do these practices. You know, you could be, a light worker of some sort or a teacher or a doctor or something like that. But yeah, it's like with this new promotion, with this new level, this new knowledge, this new opportunity, you're being encouraged extra to remember who you are, where you came from, what matters to you. And that's funny that they showed me like the jewelry, right? Because obviously people with money, they go and buy jewelry, right? So, it's also maybe a little reminder like some of you guys may be getting some money coming in and don't blow it on stupid stuff. Yeah, see the Hermit, the 9 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, which equals 10. So yeah, you're about to get like some new stuff coming in, some fulfillment, some abundance. You're going to be sitting pretty here. So with that Hermit, that's that Virgo energy. You want to make sure you're staying tapped into your heart, your soul, what really matters to you. And honestly, I feel like that's not going to be an issue, honestly. Just because of the energy that we've been tapping into, that we've been moving towards, like I don't see people getting super greedy and things like that. Like that just seems like an energy, at least the people I read for, like that just seems like an energy that's moving away. And just the fact that, no, that's insane. Just the fact that it was brought up though, I like that because that means like that's going to be a really important part of this process for you guys as this abundance is coming towards you, to stay grounded, remind yourself where you came from, what you're made of, what matters to you. That's awesome. I love that. Yeah, see, there's the 9 of Cups coming out again. Like you guys are sitting pretty. You guys have everything you need. There's a lot of abundance, satisfaction here. Yeah, so that's why it's important to, just stay true to who you are. Remind yourself what you had to go through to get here. Yeah. Have your boundaries. So some of you guys, like maybe you're like Maybe you're like getting famous for some reason. Maybe you're an influencer, or like maybe just in your community, you are a big deal, you know? Whatever this success is, you're just making sure you stay grounded in the midst of it. All right, we have the Seven of Wands, the Tower, the Eight of Wands. Yeah, so with the Eight of Wands here, I definitely see like a lot of success, good news, money, whatever. Something is coming in very, very quickly. And you are really trying to protect yourself, protect your energy, because you don't want to go through a tower moment. You don't want all of your blessings, all of your hard work getting thrown out of the window, you know? You don't want any bad energy, any bad vibes. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, with the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Wands, like a big, big shift is happening for a lot of you. There's a big level up occurring. And you just want to make sure that, you know, you don't let it get to your head, or that you don't let anyone around you who doesn't have good intentions, like, you know, you want to remind yourself what you got into all this for, what you started this for. Yeah. And obviously, this is going to play out differently for all of you, you know. Like, say you're in politics or something, obviously, people can go left in that field, you know. So it's not necessarily that all of you are going to like be famous or be an influencer or get a whirlwind of money, but you know what I mean. Abundance comes in many different forms. All right, let's keep. Oh. Okay. All right, yeah, we have the Eight of Swords here. Yeah, I just feel like some of you guys are a little worried that like I just feel like you're really worried about moving, like gaining peace and stuff, you know, like I feel like you're worried, you know, you're not used to having this attention, you're not used to having this success, this notoriety, whatever. So I feel like you're very worried, you're very guarded. Maybe it's that you don't trust the other people that are, you know, becoming introduced to you now, you know, but I just feel like you guys know who you are, you know where you came from, you know what is right and wrong for you. So I wouldn't worry about it so much. You know, I don't think you necessarily need to walk around with such a huge wall up and so many guards, because at the end of the day, you know who you are. You know how to set boundaries. You know what I mean? You have that discernment, you have your intuition, right? Like, Spirit wouldn't put you in this elevated space if you couldn't handle it. You know what I mean? Like, you've gone through the trenches, you've gone through the training program that you needed to go through to learn how to set boundaries, to learn how to trust your intuition, to learn how to stand up for yourself. Like, you've learned that, you know who you are, so you don't have to be so worried that something's going to throw you off your game. Yeah, have more faith in like yourself and your path, and you know, recognize you've gone through a lot to get here. So like, take that strength with you, not like the fear that it's going to get taken away. All right. Yeah, we have the Five of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the Queen of Swords. Exactly. Five of Swords, Seven of Cups. Like, no matter how somebody comes at you, or the, you know, mind games or trickery that someone may try to be on, Queen of Swords, like, you know how to set your boundaries, you know who you are, you know what's good for you, right? I mean, like we said, your commitment's being tested, communication is key. There may be situations where you are tested, right? But you've passed the test before, right? Without having the study guide. Okay. So remind yourself that, you know, like, I've been through this before. I didn't even know it, and I got through it then. So now I have awareness, you know? Like, you have all the cheat codes. Don't be worried about it. All right, let's keep it moving and grooving. And if this is resonating for you guys, please hit that like button for me. Helps the video resonate. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles here. So you guys could be like weighing your options here or just trying to, keep a balanced approach. Hmm. Yeah, it's like you guys, yeah, need to just remind yourself that, you've been through the worst already. You've overcome, you've walked away, you have clarity now. Tell me more about this Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like you don't need to be so worried. Okay, yeah, we have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, it's just like, I feel like, yeah, it's like you're not going to need to weigh your options so much. You're not going to have to use that. It's not that you're not going to have to use your discernment, but it's just like you're in a different energy now. It's like you've already gone through the lessons. You've already done the healing and learning and unlearning. It's going to be time to celebrate, you know? And I feel like it's almost like, yeah, it's like you guys are making me think of like a dog after it's rescued. Like, obviously, the dog is going to have a hard time trusting humans again. And, whenever you move towards the dog, it like flinches. Like, that's what this is making me think of. And it's like, this is time to celebrate. This is your new forever home. You don't have to be scared anymore. Yeah, it's like there's success here and happiness and victory. You've done it. It's time to celebrate. This isn't another lesson. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's a little PTSD. Temperance, Page of Swords. It's like the healing is here, the peace, the harmony, it's happening now. But you're just like, is it though? Can I put the sword down? Am I sure? Are we sure? And it's like, yes, it's time to celebrate, right? Like, you're not in that devil energy anymore. Ace of Cups. Put your cup up. Cheers. All right? Cheers. It's time to celebrate. Act accordingly. And remember, the universe is always saying yes to you. So what do you want it to say yes to? All right. All right, we're going to get one more card, and that'll be that. Again, if this resonated for you guys or you're picking up what I'm putting down, definitely hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. I also have a newsletter. If you guys want to join my newsletter, I just kind of talk about different spiritual things I've been experiencing, ascension symptoms, just different signs from the universe, just spiritual stuff that I experience. For me, it's like a spiritual scrapbook. Like, I just kind of share what's going on every couple weeks. I'm not emailing you guys every day. That's crazy. But if you guys want to join, if you go to my website, scroll to the bottom, enter your email, you will get a confirmation email, and then you will get my exclusive guided meditation I made for the newsletter subscribers. And I send out, the newsletter, discounts, just fun stuff for you guys. But that is on my website. I also do personal readings, soul alchemy ceremonies, turn your pain into power. All that good stuff. If you want to check it out, it's on my website. And all the info is in the description box below. Alrighty. Okay, so we have number 44, returning home. Love it, love it. It says transition, life between lifetimes, loving welcome. Look how beautiful. Love that. All right, let me get the card, the book. Okay, wonderful. So number 44, returning home. Let's talk about it. We sit by the bed of a loved one who is approaching their time to depart this life, and we see their eyes change, filled with wonder, as they move between the worlds and prepare to enter the hidden world of the afterlife. This time will come to us all again and again, and each time we will learn more of what it means to begin to die. Dying is understood, death and the awareness of it is not. So we sit and we take their hand, and their eyes see into realms we cannot see at this time. as they prepare the pass through the gates. And when they do it, okay, sorry, I'm like messing up this whole reading. And when they do, it will be to a celebration. Oh my God, we were just saying it's time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate. Those who have loved them await on the other side of that gate that stands between life and death. They are no fantasy, they are present and real and beloved to the person who is departing. They will tend the soul as it rises up and shepherd that soul identity into the life that lies between lives. They will be hugged and welcomed, and tears of joy will be shed. There will be no more pain, there will be no more sorrow, there will be no more disease or wounds. And that's the world we're entering into. Okay? That's what I was saying. Like this energy that we're going into, like there's no fear there. There's none of that. Beautiful. That's why it can be scary. We haven't known a world like that before. There will be, they will, wait, hold on a second now. There they will be reunited with the others who have departed before them. And if in this life they felt they were alone, beyond that gate they will be met by true friends and family of their soul. If not from this lifetime, then from lifetimes already lived. The joy, the bliss, the ecstasy of that reunion is not possible for us to comprehend fully, for we who are here in the midst of our lifetime can sometimes only relate to the sorrow of their passing. But I say to you now, friend, your homecoming will be as beautiful, as full of true love as theirs will be. Between the lives, we dwell for a time, and then we are offered choices for the next developmental stage of our soul. But now is not the time to talk of that. Now is the time to let go and farewell them as they prepare to go home. When we depart this life, we will be greeted with love, light, blessings, and joy on the other side. I can let go, knowing that those I love will be cared for and joyous in the reunion that awaits them. That's really sweet and precious. Okay, so let's sit with that for a moment. Let's sit with that because we can really transform that into letting go of certain parts of ourselves, letting go of certain friendships, certain, work environments, certain relationships in general, you know? And if we think of letting these things go as allowing these people, these situations to go to their home, to their love, to their bliss, their happiness, then it's not so hard, right? Then it's not so hard to let go of our fears that once kept us so safe. Then it's not so hard to make the sacrifices that is required to go towards our dreams, Then it's not so hard to set boundaries with people and stand up for ourselves, right? Because then we know we're sending ourselves and that other person closer to their home too, you know? And this stuff is true, right? It's all true. Because one time I saw my great grandparents, and mind you, they're both passed. It was actually a couple years ago, but I saw them and like I was in my room. And let me tell you guys, the way I bawled my eyes out, because it's just like the overwhelming feeling of true unconditional love. And that's what we all are made from. That's what everything is made from. That's what everything is. And we forget that when we're here and we become almost numb to that sensation and that truth. But when you tap back into it sometimes, the more you do this work, the more you'll be able to do it. But like, it is overwhelming, it's beautiful. And that's what I tell people. That's what people see whenever they're passing away. That's why loved ones guide you back, right? Because it can be scary and overwhelming. But with a loved one, you trust it, you want it, you're ready, So I just sat in my room and I felt that love. And it's just it's so beautiful and it's so overwhelming and it's so pure. So know that that's where we're going. We're going home. And home is love. And like the card said, we usually have to die to experience that. But it's getting to a place where that veil is becoming thinner and thinner. That's what that new earth is about. Check out that collective reading if you haven't. But It's happening. It's all coming together. Love is the answer. And it's coming together. All right. I'm going to leave it there. I'm vibing out. Okay. But that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, please and thank you. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys tonight. I just did a whole bunch of readings for all the zodiac signs. Okay, a whole bunch. I did readings for all the zodiac signs. So definitely check those out. It's all up on my channel. I also have an online ceremony coming up February 28th. It will be live streamed on YouTube. Now, this one you do have to purchase a ticket to it, $15 though. And this one is just an online ceremony. So basically, what's going on in the ceremony? It's about igniting your confidence. So we are going to talk about how we manifest doubt and fear in our lives and how we, sit with it in our day-to-day experiences and how we can move from doubt and fear and embody more confidence and shine our light more. And we will also be doing a guided meditation over our solar plexus chakra, which is like your confidence center, your power center. We'll be working on that and just doing a guided meditation to help you reclaim your power, tap back into your light. And we'll also be doing some affirmations with that as well. So that will be February 28th. And say you don't make the live stream, no worries. You will have access to the recorded version. So yeah, if you guys want to check that stuff out, all the information is on my website. If you want to get a personal reading or check out the ceremonies that I offer for individual people, that's also on my website. But that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for joining me today. Yeah, that's all I have. Okay. You guys have a great day. Enjoy your full moon in the Virgo tomorrow. Okay. Yep, that's all I have. Okay, signing off. See you guys later. Bye-bye.